Alright, see that? Put that over the microphone and see if we can kill some of this wind noise. Of course, it might mean that you never hear anything. That's the thing, is I think we're up against the stop here on the idle. On the low end, which is why I can't go any lower. Alright, so we're not running motor number uno, which is the right outside motor. We just got done running 2 of 4, which is the right inside motor, and it seems to be running pretty well. Full throttle, idle, all looks okay. It's got a reasonable initial tune on it, and we put about 5 minutes on it there. We'll do some final tweaking when we get up to Castle. engine Uno needs to have a push rod put on the throttle, which is currently inside my car, and my car is not here, so that one will have to wait. Next up is engine Pi, which is the left inboard.
Safe so far. So far. Choke is.
Okay, well, the engines all seem to run pretty well, so we're going to try and get 3 of them running and see what that sounds like. Okay, so this is actually shakedown day number 2, if you will. This is Monday. And we managed to get 3 engines running. And with the props on, it actually sits on the ground like it's supposed to. Hang on. On Saturday, it would not sit on the ground. It would not sit on its nose gear. It would fall backwards, but we didn't have the propellers on it. Frank has since added some shims also to the landing gear so that the axles and the landing gear are just a little bit further aft now. It's a nice handprint right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point the engines have been off for a while. They're cooled down to room temperature now, and we're going to fire them up again, let them run for a few minutes and put one more heat cycle on them, which is good for the break-in process. And so here we go. Okay. I think this is going to be the first 3D B24 ever. Later. Okay, that's the first time we've ever had all 4 engines running. And actually we've got a reasonably good sync on engines 204, pi, and square root of 14. Those 3 engines are running good, but Uno needs an adjustment. It's in between splines on the throttle servo, so I've got to skip a spline and then come back and put it on a bottleneck. So we'll adjust it and come back in a minute. Well, interestingly, we just had 2 throttle servos die on us. So the throttle servo on engine 204 and on pi both died. Uno and square root of 14 are working just fine. Okay, so we thought we had 2 throttles go out, but the actual situation is that this airplane is set up, it's got 2 8-channel receivers inside. The outboard motors are both tied to a single receiver. The inboard motors are tied to the other receiver. And we just had a battery die. So a battery died, and we lost a rudder and an elevator and an aileron and 1 flap and 2 throttles. So no big deal. That's kind of like the perfect answer, really, to be honest with you. So we'll talk to you later.